It's a great question. Now, I'm a fan of history, but I'm also a fan of the history of business. And if you look back over time, there are obviously lots of authors that people refer to, like Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People, the famous Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. But in more recent times, when I started my working life after I'd left the army, I worked in marketing services, and there were two giants that stood out to me. One was Sir David Ogilvy, who was the founder of Ogilvy & Mather, which was a global advertising network agency, and Sir Martin Sorrell, who eventually bought David Ogilvy's agency network. But those two guys were, well, Sir Martin Sorrell's still alive, David Ogilvy has left us, but if you watch Sir Martin Sorrell on YouTube, or you read any of David Ogilvy's books, they are inspiring because they don't just talk about their business, they talk about the human component a lot of the time. They understand psychology and they understand people, and I'm a passionate believer that the nexus of every business under the planet is the people in the business. So we can talk about products and services in an abstract way, but people don't buy from companies. Companies don't buy from companies. People buy from companies. The purchasing manager in a particular business will buy from Fred, the owner of company X. And it's the relationship that they form most of the time. The internet can skew that, obviously. We have no personal relationship with Amazon or some of the online companies. But outside of that online environment, the relationships that we form, the commercial relationships that we have with customers and supply chain are crucial to the long-term success of business. But then the experience that we have, people remember how you make them feel, not the product or service. So whenever you deliver a product or service, if you feel good about the product and service that you've received or you've bought, that's what you remember, much less than the price. It's far more important, the experience that you have, than the price. And that's why top-end brands exist, because they make people feel good. They make people feel good about themselves, about their buying decisions. And so the relationship that we have with our supply chain and our customers and our people is vital. So understanding team, for me, is the number one job. And if you're buying a business, you've got to understand the people that you're buying into, the culture, the relationships, the history, their experience, and their part in why that business succeeds. And I bought companies where within a week, one of the key players has left and walked out. And already you're on an uphill battle then to start to find a way to replace that key person with his knowledge, his expertise, his contacts, his people, and so on. So pay real attention to the people, both in your business and your target acquisitions, and it will carry you an awfully long way.